Hello and welcome to another edition of the Real Agents of Change podcast, where we are talking to realtors, to property owners, to nonprofits, to people who have something to do with charitable gifting of real estate. And oh boy, do we have a great story today. Jeff and I met through another individual, Dan Klatt, the church guy. And when he heard us talking about charitable gifts of real estate, he said, I just helped somebody sell $44 million worth about a year ago, and it all went to charity. So Jeff is here to tell us and help us understand people are giving away real estate. They're giving away the proceeds. All you got to do is ask them. So Jeff, please share with our viewers a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background, and about this beautiful story of people that came from nothing and left this world a better place. Do tell.
Well, thank you, Cami. So a little background on myself. I've been based out of Los Angeles my entire real estate career, which is started in '88 and moved up the food chain, so to speak, on commercial real estate, and really helped a lot of clients transition their wealth from active real estate to passive real estate. So multi-tenant real estate to more triple nets. And so as they age, they start looking for easier ways of doing things. But like all of us, there's an ending to this. It doesn't go on forever. And started looking into and talking to clients about, well, what are you going to do with your real estate when you go? I knew a lot of their family members and their grandchildren and all of that. But a reoccurring theme came, which was we were going to fund our favorite charity, which I thought was very interesting. Met and started working with an older couple out of Santa Barbara, and they moved into the triple nets, and they told us, look, we're leaving with nothing. And that's just pretty much all they told me, until one day they passed and they decided to have their attorney call us when they passed, which they did. And they told us who the trustee was. It was a corporate fiduciary trustee, which was San Pasquale, which is California's largest corporate fiduciary. So they were managing the estate now, the trust. And come to find out, they've given it all away to charity, the Huntington Library in Pasadena. So talking to the trustee and getting to know a little bit of the charity, and wonderful charity and beautiful. And they said, well, that's wonderful. We really appreciate this, but we got to liquidate. We want the proceeds. And the trustee said, hey, you're qualified. In fact, you helped them buy all that property. Could you list it and put it on the open market, create a competition? Which I gladly did. I mean, that was a wonderful opportunity. And I learned the whole process, and it really enlightened me that, yeah, he used to joke. He's an old German guy that escaped East Germany. She's Japanese and was in Japan. They're both World War II survivors. When the bombs went off, they met up and they were married 53 years. They loved each other. They went everywhere together. And just a wonderful couple. And so they told me, they used to say, yeah, we're going to go together. And they did. And when they passed, they gave it all away. And I started realizing that everybody, and they were, they funded the charity and some family members and with these proceeds, but started looking around, they were all doing it. All my clients, as I've gotten older, my clients have gotten older. So that's really, and then I heard about Cami and the Real Agents of Change. I said, I'm all in. This is what I'd like to do. This is really helping me understand how I can help my charities that I try to help learn how to supersize their fundraising, which with real estate, all their donors own real estate. So I just the other day asked a client, what are you going to do? And they said, well, frankly, our whole family's dysfunctional. We're going to give it to the Animal Society. I said, well, okay. And then I started to explain, and they're going to be on the April 11th call. And so Cami, that's my long story short.
People will say to me sometimes, well, who would give their real estate away? Don't they want their kids to have it? And I always think, gosh, have a bigger vision. There are hundreds of thousands of people who own real estate, and maybe they don't have kids, or maybe their family is dysfunctional, or maybe their kids are fine. Maybe they've already given them their part, or maybe they could buy a life insurance policy to take care of little Billy and little Alice, as I like to say. So, when I heard that you already had real life experience with this, and that you are around people of abundance, and just already working with people of this level of abundance, I knew that you'd be perfect for what we're doing. So, Jeff, share a little bit with our viewers about what could they be saying? What could they be saying either to the nonprofit world, or the nonprofit to the donors, or the realtors to their clients and their friends and family? What do you think they can be saying to people to just start this conversation?
Well, first of all, I would be letting them know about what you're doing within your charities, because we're all doing something normally at our levels. We have, I'm working on a Make-A-Wish fundraiser right now. So kind of understanding letting them know what I'm working on, and then asking them the question, what charities are you involved with? I'm just curious, because as we're developing these relationships, it's a normal question. And then as you get to know these older clients, especially older, you start to get to know where they may be going with this, i.e., why are they improving their portfolio? Why are they going more passive? Are their kids not active in the real estate business, or these types of assets? Are they, do they have a special needs child? And so anyways, asking that question, and then maybe sharing a little bit about real agents of change and helping them understand how they can supersize their benefit as far as it's donating ahead, maybe in some phases, and taking some tax write-offs, because like this one was like $50 million. Had they done it slightly different, it would have been so much more effective. No matter, they did it. God bless them. They did wonderful things, but we're helping them understand how they can help their charity, not the one I'm interested in, or someone else is interested in. So we could talk to them about what they're doing. And then also we can talk to these other charities that we're involved with and help them understand, to ask their donor base, hey, and show them we can help you accept real estate, because they're all doing it. We're just not talking about it. They are all doing it for sure. It's happening.
Well, there you have it, friends. A nice, quick interview, discussion, case study showing you that it is happening. Charitable gifts of real estate. It's a national tax law. In 1917, the government said, hey, you know what? If you'll give to 501c3, you get tax deductions. And in our case, it's real estate. And it is $9 billion a year that's already happening. But that's a tiny little amount compared to what it could, should, would, will be when people like Jeff and I and you just tell people, that's right, your nonprofit deserves to get hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars from the same donors that are already on their donor list. So thank you, Jeff, for being here and sharing your experience. I can't wait to see you when I pull my rig out there. Jeff has mentioned to me that I can come out and park in his driveway. He's in Malibu, so I call him Malibu Jeff, because we all know more than one Jeff. So this is Malibu Jeff to me. And I can't wait to be out there and really serve your community and do some speaking engagements, and let the world know that we are together in this revolution. Anything left you'd like to say?
No, just keep up the good work, because now we're supersizing our fundraising activities.
Love that. I'm going to start saying that. Supersize. Let's supersize it, friends. We'll see you on the next episode of The Real Agents of Change. Thank you.